technique we're going to take a look at is that of bandwagon. Bandwagon tries to have the reader or viewer connect with a larger group. Everybody else is doing it, so you should too, kind of idea. It's kind of like using peer pressure to get that viewer or reader to take action or to think differently. Take a look at this example here. Follow the boys in blue for home and country. Enlist in the Navy. Notice how the image has a long line of all types of Americans, including farmers, tradesmen, some wealthy individuals. It's clearly a mix. And additionally, the use of boys and home remind the reader of the larger groups to which we all belong, trying to appeal to us. And yes, you see a little hint of a patriotism in there as well with the flag. Our fifth technique is the plain folks appeal, which uses you, we, us, our to connect the viewer to the group. By using these pronouns, it's trying to help you identify with what needs to be done, and it's kind of giving you an implied thing. For example, let's take a look at this poster. Your country needs you now, the Navy, our first line of defense. By using you and your to connect to the reader, you're pleading with them to join the Navy and become part of this defense. By the way, notice that this sailor in the Navy is able to be at our shores, defending us from these U-boats or submarines that are at his feet. So there's even a little bit of exaggeration and political cartooningism in this one. The next technique we're going to look at is that of patriotism. This goes more than just using a flag as your only image. That doesn't really work for propaganda. But it's going to be layering American ideals, the red, white, and blue, and things that symbolize the United States. Let's take a look at this example. Food will win the war. You came here seeking freedom. You must now help to preserve it. Wheat is needed for the Allies. Waste nothing. When I take a look at the images, I can notice that there is liberal use of red, white, and blue. I see that above the Statue of Liberty, kind of welcoming us into the new world, and is a rainbow of red, white, and blue. And usually rainbows follow storms or bad times. I also notice that the immigrants are wearing red, white, and blue in their clothing, which is a subtlety. But patriotism also can be shown by some of the characters you use. For example, having the Statue of Liberty would be a patriotic item. Using Uncle Sam would be another way to show that patriotism as well. Our final propaganda technique is that of testimonial, and it's something that's used in modern advertising a lot. Like, it's where you use an actor or a famous person within your propaganda to help encourage others to follow suit. For example, an athlete selling a tennis shoe, or in this case, Charlie Chaplin in pro-war films.